Hello, it's Matthew again from Matthew North Music. Now today's video is an unboxing video and I haven't done one of these for quite a while, but this is a rather special one. Now, as many of you know, I've been involved with Arthur Brown for the best part of 25 years. And for all of that time that I've been involved with the band, Arthur's also worked on and off with Rik Patten. Him and Rik started the acoustic trio format of the band in the late 90s, and when they went on tour with Tim Rose and Cheryl Beer in early 99, just before then was when I started the first official Arthur Brown website, and I carried on running that for about 15-16 years before Claire took it over, and it's the website that it is today. Anyway, today I'm going to be opening up the box for Arthur's new album Long Long Road, which came out on his birthday. Now, a couple of weeks ago, when it was Arthur's birthday, I was lucky enough to go to the birthday show in London, which I was the official photographer for, and it was a really great gig. And I listened to the album on the way up to London and I really enjoyed it. And I haven't yet got a physical copy until today. And this box set I bought. It wasn't a freebie or anything. It's come out on a German independent label, and I'm going to open it up and we're going to see what's inside this Super Deluxe edition of Long Long Road. Okay then, well, here's our box. I ordered it from a UK shop that was selling it, and it turned up in a couple of days, which is always good. And it turned up in a nice sturdy box, so we're going to get it open. I would do if I hadn't ripped the pull tab. I was give it a bit of force. Oh, it's a bit of a faff. There we go. Okay, and here is what's inside. We'll pull that out. And here is our box set, Long Long Road. Now, if we look at the artwork, very nice artwork actually. It mentions all sorts of different musicians and artists. You've got the Beatles, Edith Piaf, Lonnie Donegan, the Mothers, Rolling Stones, Harry Seacombe, James Brown, The Who, Howlin' Wolf, Woody Guthrie, Mingus, and then we've got, you know, some various songs from the era. And I think it kind of, it's, you know, the artwork is kind of a celebration of Arthur really, and things that were around at the time, music he liked, etc., all in this sort of tree of life kind of design. And then there's Arthur there in the middle. So yeah, really nice piece of artwork on the front. Arthur Brown with Rik Patten, Long Long Road. And if we look at the back, just a plain black box with a barcode on it. So yeah, that's the front. And look at the spines, very nice print on the edge of the title of the album. So first impressions, very good, very good. I do like the layout of this box. I have my trusty craft knife, which I use more for opening things up these days than doing anything crafty with it. Well, first impression, it's not, the cardboard isn't that thick. It's certainly not as thick as the cardboard of the Beatles box set. It's fairly rigid. I would say it's stiffer than a normal album cover, but it's not too solid. So you've got to be a little bit careful with this box, I think. Nothing written on the inside. It's just pure black. And right, what have we got first? Well, we've got a little postcard here signed by Arthur, and that's definitely Arthur's signature because I've seen him write that signature many hundreds of times over the year, and I got number 137 of 500, so there aren't too many of these around. But there's our signed postcard. Now there's bonus audio on this box set, and it's in the form on the vinyl edition of this 7-inch single. And we look at the back, it's got No One Is to Blame and Living in the Love. Vocals, Arthur Brown, all instruments Rik Patten. Recorded at Sonic Scoop Studios UK. And all songs written by Arthur and Rik. And yeah, it's a nicely designed sleeve. And this is something I like about singles when they're done. they put an inner sleeve in. You'd be amazed. There's a lot of people issuing 7-inch singles now, and they can retail up to £15–20 sometimes, particularly record store day releases, and they put them in a card sleeve. They don't put them in an inner sleeve. So, you know, this has got an inner sleeve, which is nice. Now the vinyl is fairly heavyweight. It's got some writing in the run-out groove. Let's look at the edge of it, and that looks pretty flat to me. Yeah, there's no warping, so that's good. And there's our little inner sleeve. It would have been nice, I suppose, if I'm being picky, if it was a poly-lined inner sleeve, but the fact it's got an inner sleeve is good. And if we look at the edge of the single, it's got a proper spine sleeve. So they've not skimped on that at all. They've done a proper job on the 7-inch. Now here we have an art print. That's a photo of Arthur. I'm not sure where that was taken. There's a hang glider behind him. I'm guessing that's somewhere in North Yorkshire, but I'm not 100% sure. It's a nice picture. And there's a photo of Arthur with his fire helmet. Again, another really well taken photograph. Does it say on the back who took these? No, it doesn't. I'm sure it'll say on the inside somewhere. And there's another art print of Arthur. So I mean, these would look great framed on the wall. You know, again, really nice photograph. And there's another one of the photographs. The hang glider's gone to there now. But again, these are great photos. I don't know who took them. Hopefully it'll say in the booklet, but really nice pictures. Now then, this is the LP, and now this is something good. They've not put the record inside the sleeve. That is a good thing, and the reason it's a good thing is because of a thing called ring wear. Now what happens is, if an LP is inside the cover and it's been transported, if the disc rubs against the sleeve, you get like a circle around the cover, and that's called ring wear, and it's horrible. This is why in my own record collection I have all my LPs inside a plastic sleeve, and then the record is behind the sleeve, and then that way you don't get any indentation onto the cover. Right, we'll look at the sleeve first. So that's the artwork on the front, and the artwork in the middle looks very similar to what's on the 7-inch. In fact, I think it is. Yeah, so that's kind of the design. And if we look at the credits, very similar to what's on the single. Yeah, Magnetic Eye Records and Prophecy Productions are the people that put the record together. Photographs and imagery, Harvey Waller. So Harvey Waller, wherever you are, you did a very fine job taking those photographs, because they're absolutely excellent. And on the back we've got the track listings, got the barcode. So I'm guessing the sleeve is probably the standard sleeve for the vinyl edition. Now the record itself is in a polythene lined inner sleeve, which is always good. And inside it's on orange vinyl, and it's orange vinyl, and it's fairly heavy, and it can't work out where it was pressed, but I'm guessing it was pressed in Germany. Looking at it, yeah, I can't see any warps in that either. So definitely not pressed where the George Harrison All Things Must Pass box set was pressed. So there's our LP. Now, this I wasn't sure about, but I am pleased. This is the booklet, and I'm pretty sure this is the same as the Deluxe CD version. So if you buy the Deluxe CD version, this is what you're going to be getting. So we'll have a closer look at this. And you can see there, it's got the similar artwork to what's on the LP. Nice thick solid book here, and there's the back of the sleeve. So yeah, that's really nice. And if we open it up, there's our CD here on this side. I'll move that across. There we go, there's our CD. And then we're going to take a look at the booklet, and we've got some more photographs, and there's a colour version of our Tree of Life design that's on the front of the book. Then we got lyrics, and then we've got some various bits of artwork, and there's some writing as well. So Arthur's talking about his roots, tree of life. I get it now. And he mentions Mingus. I'm not going to say what's in here because that'll be for you to find out. And there's some writing here of relationship with Rik Patten. Some more photographs here, and more writings. Yeah, so there's some. These are great. It's nice. Feels like nice quality paper as well in the booklet. I'm going to skip through this because I obviously don't want to give all of it away. But yeah, so that's all writings there, and then we've got the lyrics to the album. I'm sure that many of you probably heard the album already by listening to it on streaming sites and whatnot. But it's a very bluesy sounding album, but it's a very, very full sounding album. Great production on it, and great songs. Really enjoyed listening to it. I listened to it about 3 times on the way to London, because that came out on the day of the gig, just so I could familiarise myself with the new material, of which Arthur played some of it at the show. So yeah, more lyrics. There's a live photo there of Arthur, and here we've got another CD, and this CD is the 2 tracks that are on the 7-inch single. So you get all the audio that's on the vinyl, but you also get it on the CD as well. So I'm guessing there probably isn't a download code or anything with it as well, but you don't really need it. But that on its own is a really nice package, and I wasn't sure in this box set if this was like this or if it was going to be something different, but I'm really glad that it is like this, because for one thing, anybody that's buying the 2-disc deluxe edition knows what they're getting, or if you're lucky enough to get one of these box sets. But there are only 500 of the box sets. There are a few more of the CD versions. And I'm going to pop that back in there, and then we're going to look at this little bag here and see what's inside this. It's a really nice quality material, and yeah, you can get like hangers from sort of poster shops, and then you can hang it and use it as a poster or whatever. But yeah, it's really nice. It's got, so you've got, say, James Brown, The Who, Paco de Lucia, Woody Guthrie, Mingus, Beatles, PF again. And then if we look at the bottom of it, then we got air raid sirens, waves, rock groups, fighter planes and bombers in the sky, electric guitars, East End London, streets on fire, sheepdog trials, trams. So maybe this is kind of, this is just a guess, but maybe this is kind of symbolising kind of what happened before the war, before the 60s, and then this is what came afterwards or something. I'm not entirely sure. I'm sure Arthur will explain this at some point, and he's probably mentioned it in interviews already. But so this is really nice quality thing. So yeah, I really like that, and I think it's a really nice touch to the packaging of the box set, and I certainly think that Magnetic Eye have done a really great job with this. And certainly, you know, doing something like that is you know, pretty original. I've never seen a box set like that. I mean, the Pink Floyd Immersion releases that some of you may remember from, oh crumbs, over 10 years ago now, they had sort of scarves and marbles where all the markings fell off and things. But to have something like this, so we've got the CD box set in the box, we've got the LP, and there's its sleeve. I don't think there was anything else. Oh, there's something else. There is something else. So inside the LP, and I assume this will be with the standard vinyl edition, is you have got a lyric sheet. So we've got a nice lyric sheet inside as well. I didn't notice that earlier on. But yeah, so there's our LP. We then have our art prints. Again, you know, great photographs that are on there. And there's our single, and there's our display item, and there's our certificate with the artwork again on it. So all in all, I would say this is a really beautiful package, and I'm very proud that one of my best friends that I have has got to the age of 80 and he's still producing fantastic music and a fantastic product, which this box set is. As I said, I didn't get this as a freebie. I bought this out of my own money. Magnetic Eye Productions released this box set. So they're an independent company, and you know, the only way to get this is to buy it. So if you like Arthur Brown's music and you like deluxe box sets, then there's no question this is the box set for you, because so it's a beautiful item and there's only 500 of them. So yeah, if you like it, get it. If you want to hear the music, it's on all the streaming sites, or there's a standard CD release, or there's the deluxe CD box version that's kind of inside this. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, please think about liking and subscribing, and I'll see you on the next one.